What do you get when you mix one of the greatest decades plus nail polish? You get Holo Taco's latest edition. So I just got this in the mail literally 2 days ago. Look at this. How adorable. Beautiful colored box. And then she's got it in it. Do you remember the VHS tapes?
Oh, I remember.
They're so great. Okay. This goes back for me. Okay, so inside, of course, Holo Taco 4th Anniversary Collection. Look at that. Let's take them out of the box. Okay. I've got them all unwrapped, but let's just take a second to appreciate this packaging. Look at this. It's so cute. Play, pause, paint. It's so cute. But let's just back it up for a second and look at this. Now, I was around in the 90s. VHS tapes were all the rage, right, Cameraman? We loved them.
That's right.
We used to watch our movies on these things. We had to go to a store and pick it off the shelf. And if it was gone, popular movie, you never got to see it, right? Remember that? We have like a special movie and it's like, oh, we couldn't get it. It wasn't there. There wasn't a copy for us kind of thing.
The thing I remember is having to rewind the tape at the end.
Yes, you always had to rewind before you returned it to the store. Didn't they kind of ding you like money if you didn't rewind?
Some of the places would charge you if you didn't rewind it. And they have a sign that says, please be kind, rewind.
That's right. Yeah.
There's nothing worse than getting a movie at the end and then you got to rewind it.
That's right, because if it wasn't rewound by the store clerk, then you had to do it.
That's right.
And you don't want to do that because it took a while.
Yeah, it wasn't fast.
What, at least 5-10 minutes?
No, not that long. It only seemed like that.
Seemed like 5 or 10 minutes. But this is really cute packaging, I have to say. It really just looks a lot like a VHS tape. And let's look at the sleeve. This is exactly what it was. You'd have the picture of the movie on here, and it slid right in there. It's exactly like it's adorable. And even on the back, look what she put. Look at that.
Thumbnails up.
Isn't that cute? There was these two guys that had this, it was
Siskel and Ebert.
Siskel and Ebert, and they had a show where they critiqued movies. And it was called 2 Thumbs Up, right?
I'm not sure if that was the title, but that was their slogan.
I thought it was. But anyway, you're right. I'm not sure. It was a long time ago. But this is really cute. And remember? And then everybody, they would write on the outside. The big thing, that's right. We use VHS tapes to record a TV show, right? Because you couldn't stream it whenever time you wanted. We had to record it, and then you put a label on it so you could watch it later. Remember that? Oh my goodness. This really was like a trip down memory lane. That's a riot. What a box can do, right? This is great packaging. I do appreciate it very much. Okay, so here we have the colors. Let's just take a look at these colors, and I'll put them on one nail and see what they look like. Now, I absolutely love polish. Honestly, polish is probably one of my favorite applications for a color on natural nails, or especially fake nails, like acrylic and gel and hypergel and all those kinds of things, because it can come off so quickly and you can do it with a little bit of nail polish remover and boom, it's gone. So let's just dig in and see what these colors are like. So this one is called Box Office Bomb. That's a good title. How many times does that happen, right? Movies just bombed. Okay, so let's see what this bad boy looks like. You know what I have to say? I do love this polish brand because the coverage is very good. All we had was nail polish, and I would stock my salon with this if this existed back then. It's fantastic. Look at that coverage. That's one coat. Okay, let's check this color out. This color is called Anti-Hero. Look at that. Beautiful. Oh my goodness. That is pretty. Now, I always recommend 2 coats to get the true color. Now, these are fake nails. I have a very thin layer of acrylic on here. I always leave a thin layer of acrylic, but it looks very natural. If I was doing natural nails, I might put a base coat down first, but in this case, I'm not doing that. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, next color is called, look at Cameraman.
Be kind, rewind.
There it is.
Yeah.
She did her research. That's absolutely true. Now, this is on the box, it does say the jelly collection, so they're probably meant to be a little bit see-through. I like the full coverage, but you can play with it either way you want. Oops. So when you do that, when you flood the cuticle, you can get a little bit of nail polish remover on a brush and just scoop it away. That's a great little tip. I'm glad that happened, actually, because I was kind of wanting to make it a little educational. This is not a sponsored video in any way. I am just telling you about this because I like to tell you about great stuff. Look at that. That's gorgeous. Okay, another color.
High def.
This one's high def, yeah. When did high def come in?
If she's talking about TV, I think that's around, late 90s, 2000.
Right, okay. Okay, let's see the coverage on this. Oh, it's actually quite pretty. I'm putting them on the bit on the thicker side because I'm trying to get the color. But if you want them thinner, like this, a little more see-through, you could certainly do that. It's got a tiny bit of a sparkle in it. It's quite pretty. Look at that. It goes on so beautifully. That's just one coat, keep in mind. Okay, so the pinky, we're going to do Life in Plastic. That's great. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's get that on me pinky. Okay, look at this pink. I'll get some on the cuticles there so I can show you exactly. Look at that. That's really pretty too. Now that's just one coat. That's kind of on the lighter side. I'm just going to get, look at this. I got a little bit of nail polish remover on my brush. And I'm just wiping it around the cuticle. And I'm wiping it clean on this little cotton pad. A little bit right there, and you wipe it off. And you just use this little cotton pad to catch all that stuff. Now, I did want to mention, when you're doing the little cotton pad and trying to remove, the trick with nail polish remover is make sure you get enough on that cotton pad. Like when you do it, don't put just a little bit. This tip will drive you crazy if you don't get this one right. So when you do it, just don't go like that and have a little bit on there and remove. Make sure you go like this a couple times. Get an ample amount so that the little fibers here doesn't just stick on there. It actually liquefies the polish and completely removes it. Now these little cotton pads are fantastic. I just wanted to show you. I get them at Costco. They look like this in a big bundle. They'll last you forever, but they are fantastic. I find these are the best. Again, not sponsored. Just want to give you the heads up. So when I got this in the mail, I also got this adorable little kit. And I thought, what is this, like a little lunch pail? But if you look inside, okay, so inside, look at this. It's so cute. For nail techs on the go, and it fits just absolutely perfect. You could take this to the beach, wherever you may need some nail polish stat. And you can fit all your top coats and base coats in there too. Okay, so I'm going to polish them all up. Let's take a look at every color on the whole hand. That gives you the sense of the real color. Amazing what fun a simple color can do. It let us go down a 1990s memory lane. Hey, Cameraman.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks, Christine. That was a lot of fun.